On cue for Stage 2 of Dr. Wily's Castle. This stage is quite a bit harder than the previous one because it contains conveyor belts, death spikes, bottomless pits, and everything in between, including those floating blue robots called Searchies. They are the main gimmick of this stage, and they are annoying. If they catch you in their searchlights, they'll switch the direction of the conveyor belts. So pay attention to which direction the conveyor belts are moving. It could very well mean the difference between life and death. Also, the ice blocks from Chill Man's stage return. Remember, if you step on them once, they'll crack. Step on them twice and they shatter. So be careful. Let's go ahead and equip the Commando bomb. Fire and... I said fire and blow up the wall. That's good. Okay, now that we've got the E-tank in hand, we can bounce up and up the ladder. Hey, Mr. Serare Stamp, I thought I dealt with you in the previous level. I should mention something. I will not go over the Dr. Wily bosses in easy and hard mode, mainly because there's hardly any difference. The attacks are a bit faster, and some things are changed, but they don't get any new attacks as far as I'm concerned. Hey, look at that! It's the return of Suzak and Phoenix from Solar Man's stage. You know the drill. Dodge the flames and hit them with the pea shooter of doom. Like I said, they're pretty much Heatman 2.0. And I'm doing a pretty poor job of dodging their attacks, so let's go ahead and take them down. Alright, mission accomplished. Unfortunately, that's not the only mini-boss we have to deal with. And speaking of Solar Man's stage, it's the return of the Sun Lamps! The Sola Zeros. I'm going to take a refreshing drink of water right now because my throat is a bone-dry pit. Ah, that feels much better. Can't record on a sore throat, can you? Well, actually it's not sore, but you get the idea. These guys are Sprinklins. I believe we've encountered them before, but they try and crash into you. We've encountered so many enemies, I can't remember who made which debut and where, and I don't care. I just want to get through this stage, and I don't want to get turned into a sandwich. All right, down we go. And let's see if we can't get that health up there with the rush jet. We'll want to equip the pea shooter of doom for this next mini-boss. And it's a blast from the past. In Sheepman stage, it's Octobulb. Don't start activating it right away. You'll want to take down the 2 probes it sends out. That way you can leave one on one side while you head over to the other and power the conveyor belt to get the platforms to appear. Like this. Alright, that did it. Die, 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 die! Hey, that worked out really well, I have to say. I'm gonna hug this side of the wall because I'm gonna go ahead and use an M-tank. Why the heck am I doing that? Well, we've got another one coming up. And this way, I'll be at full health. Yeah, I really need to start learning how to hit the right buttons. Hey, we got it, and I didn't even land on a death spike. Yay me! Wow, epic voice crack right there. All right, let's see if we can pull this off. Be careful. I was about to say be careful where you shoot because the bottom half is much more difficult than the top half. But I guess we can't do that anymore now, can we? You better watch yourself because sometimes the Feribons are gonna pop up from beneath and attack you. And the last thing we want is our jumps being interfered with. And we could go and grab that extra life, but I'm going to ignore it for now. Alright, we're going to take out that berry 3. Actually, we don't want to take it out. We want to have it raise us up to the... I was going to say to the ladder without hitting the death spikes, but I've just blown one pair of anti-spike boots. Hooray for me. Okay. We don't need anything refilled for now. So I think what we're going to do is just use the rush jet to get to the center platform. And then jump up to the ladder. Very nice. Alright, we've got a few more... Did that actually hit me? Oh my gosh! I call foul on that hitbox. I'm sorry. There is no way that should have hit me. Well, it's just like a Mega Man game to take a cheap shot at me, isn't it? Come on, it's Dr. Wily's castle. It's not like I was expecting mercy or anything. But, hey, that's the way the ball bounces, isn't it? At least I can get another chance in hugging the top platform. Whoa, that was close. Then again, I probably should have headed to the right, because I'm in the bottom yet again. Isn't that nice? I have no idea where I'm going, clearly. And not only are the pits wide, but you also have these cannons to deal with. And they're in just the right position to respawn if you go back even a little ways. Yeah, I wasn't lying when I said that. Wow, I got knocked into a pit, but thank goodness for beat, am I right? This is why you want to stock up on beat and some anti-spike boots. Wow, I had to use beat twice. What is up with that? Alright, let's see if we can handle this better this time around. Because we're almost to the point where that press crushed me last time. I'm just being so clumsy in this level, and I don't know why. Maybe it's because I haven't had lunch yet. I should probably fix that. Okay, this time we're gonna back up a ways. The best way to avoid those presses is to run to the area as soon as they go up, because you'll know you have some time before they come down again. Even if you touch the bottom of the presses, that still counts as an insta-kill. And I don't like it. Alright, is there a Faribon? No, there isn't one in this pit. But we gotta walk against this conveyor belt, because it's usually a good idea to wait until the press comes down and then make your move. I know I already said that, but I reiterate. Alright, take down that solo Q and get all of the weapon power. And I don't feel comfortable about making this jump. So I'm going to use the rush jet. And utterly fail! That's the third beat I've had to use in this stage, and I don't like it. At least I dodged that Serare stamp. And unfortunately, you're not going to give me some health, but that's okay. I'm just going to use an E-tank and be done with it. I just want to be done with this level. It's annoying and I hate it. Speaking of annoying, that's exactly what the boss is like too. Say hello to the Crab Puncher, arguably one of the most ridiculous looking bosses in Mega Man history. And that's saying something. What's really annoying about this fight is the fact that the floor is a conveyor belt. It doesn't look it, but it is. Do you see any arrows? How is this a conveyor belt? Also, don't jump underneath the platforms because you'll get hit because of those spikes. The eyes are its weak point. But it's a very good idea to take out the claws as well, since they can punch you from afar, hence the boss's name. Okay, there's one eye gone, and now we need to get rid of the other. Yeah, I'm gonna need to use another E-tank. That's 4 E-tanks I've already used over the course of the castle. I'm trying not to brute force my way through this, but sometimes these bosses leave me no choice. I just want to be done with them. Alright, let's take out that other claw. You know what? Change of plans. Let's go after the eye instead. But usually it's a good idea to target the claws so they won't cause you any more grief. And that is it! Seafood, anyone? Stage 2 finished at long last. I hope I've got E-tanks for the next stage because it is rather tricky. Next time, we're going to tackle Stage 3 of Dr. Wily's castle. Until next time.